Hello YouTube, it is your boy, it is your best friend, B3, back with another kicking action figure review. Last time we started our reviews of the Wave 2 figures from the Power Rangers Lightning Collection. We did Red Beast Morphers last time, and today we're doing the Beast Morphers Gold Ranger. Yes, the Power Rangers Lightning Collection might be my favorite toy line right now, to be completely honest. I absolutely love it. It's affordable, they're quality figures. Just everything about it's great. As you can see, the packaging is always nice, so if you're an in-packaging collector, then you'll really like these. You can display them slid onto the shelf by the sides and see these nice portraits, or you can display them from the front where the figures are fully shown, and then it also shows all the different accessories with another portrait as well. Really nice. That portrait wraps around. There's a picture of him posed up on the back. Legal stuff, gold. Wow, really cool. So let's bust him out of that package. Oh yeah, bitch. And here he is, out of package, the Beast Morphers Gold Ranger. And as you can see, that's a lot of gold, right? That's very gold. Wow, I mean, if you watched my review for the $10 Beast Morphers toy line version of this figure, that was a pretty gold figure too. They used a nice metallic gold for him, but this guy's somehow more gold. It's insane. He looks really good. He looks real nice. Okay, let's take a look at detail here. You know, this is kind of loose. That's so it can move around when you raise arms up and do the butterfly joint. So you see it doesn't really hinder the butterfly joint when you move it forward and back. So that's why this is kind of loose like that. You know, I like how his visor is metallic. If you remember, that was a complaint I had about the Red Ranger. His visor didn't pop. It didn't stand out. This one's does. It's a slightly different color, slightly different gold, and it is metallic. But it doesn't... Here's the thing. When it's metallic, it doesn't seem to stand out as much because he's metallic. However, it still does stand out more because if it was dull, then that would look out of place. You see what I'm saying? Real nice. He doesn't have a morpher on him because his morpher is also his blaster. You know, he's got that extra stuff on the legs. Fully painted on the back. Very cool. Is it darker in here than usual? I don't know. But he's very nice. Very nice looking figure. If you want to take a gander at his accessories, they give you an unmasked head. It costs Hasbro more to do this, not just to sculpt it and produce it and stuff, but they have to pay for actor likeness, so that's an extra step they're taking. I bet you in a couple years, after this line's been going for a while, and the license isn't new to them anymore, I bet they lose the actor heads because it costs more money. I bet you one day they phase these out. But we're getting them now, so that's nice. I don't have a lot of faith, if you can't tell. We also get this kind of posing hand, because in the Sentai I feel like he always posed like this, but I haven't watched. And since it uses fight footage from that, then he probably poses like that in the American show too. Just a single fist hand. Yeah. Me likey. Comes with his sword, which looks pretty good, you know, to be completely honest. In the other figure also comes with a sword, the other Gold Ranger. This sword looks nicer than that one though. Let's see how it fits in his handorino. Since this just came out of the package, it doesn't really want to go into his hand. Oh, that fits just dandy, you know? That fits just fine. That fits just fine into his hand. Very, very cool. He can do some chopping. Then he has his morpher, which definitely looks better than the $10 morpher, because the $10 morpher didn't paint the visor part that they put up to their eyes, and this one did. So that is definitely a nice addition. I feel like this is supposed to go in the other hand, but I'm not caring right now. It's definitely supposed to go in the other hand. These hands are... They seem... Yeah. Okay. So here's the thing. Yeah, these hands I thought were exactly the same. They are not. The left hand has the fingers sculpted together. The right hand has the fingers sculpted apart. So the right hand is absolutely for the gun. I was correct. I did have it in the wrong hand. because you have to put the visor up to his face to use the thing, and it has to be in this hand to do that. So this is the only hand that properly holds the gun, but both hands can properly hold the sword. I thought it was like that. I'm just so used to putting swords in the right hand. But yeah, that's what I thought from the beginning. And then, of course, he comes with an energy effect, because they all do now. And that just... sits on just the tip. Yeah. That's real Gucci gang right there. That's real Gucci gang right there, folks. Just a big old blue energy effect. Not really anything, I feel like, specific to him, because like the Red Rangers was obviously specifically made theme-wise, but this one could go on the tip of several swords and you'd just be like, oh, that's an effect. But yeah, you know, he's pretty cool. Now we're going to do articulation, probably the same as the Red Ranger. Up and down on the head. Pretty cool. Side to side. In and out on the arms. See, they come all the way up. All the way around. Butterfly joint. Rotation. Crunch. Forward and back on the wrist. In and out on the legs. Forward and back on the legs. Thigh swivel. We also have a double knee bend. Did I show you the double elbow bend? I don't know if I did, but there is one. And here's a cool thing. Ankle pivot, but here's the real cool thing. Up and down on the feet, not stiff. The feet on all the Rangers I've gotten in the Lightning Collection have been really stiff so far, but his are not stiff. His aren't stiff, his are just fine. That really makes me happy. So now we're going to move on to size comparisons. For our first size comparisons, here he is with some other Lightning Collection figures. From Wave 1, on the left we have Lord Zed, just to show him with a villain. And then on the right, to show him with another team member and a Wave 2 figure, we have Beast Morphers Red Ranger. So that's how he looks with that guy. I don't know which one is the senior in the American show, but this guy is very much the senior to him. I think Blue Ranger even calls him Sensei. They had kind of a past relationship before they were Rangers. But they seem to be about the same age in Power Rangers, so I don't know how that's going. Also, is he physically present in Power Rangers, or is he a hologram? Because he's a hologram in whatever. That's kind of a spoiler, to be completely honest. Sorry. But let's remove these. Yee. Give you some Beast Morphers figures. Here he is with the regular male sculpt, Blue Ranger. And then here he is with the main villain, I believe, Evox. They look fine, to be completely honest. He's obviously of much higher quality than these when you look at him, like detail and paint-wise, but like size-wise, I think you can get it to work. You know? I feel like Evox should be a little bigger than him, but I feel like you can get that to work. And then just to show him with some not Japanese, but some Bandai figures, one of which is Japanese. Here he is with the Sentai Hero Series Zuyo Whale on the left, and on the right, the Armored Legacy Red Ranger from GameStop. They're too big for him, just to be completely honest. And I'm going to show you a figure art, because there are SH figure arts for red, blue, and yellow, but they never made figure arts for gold and silver as far as I know. So here he is with the SH figure arts. Kamen Rider X-Aid Level 2 Gamer. That's how he'll look with figure arts, and that's honestly not bad. So you could work him with the figure arts ones. He'll be a bit bulkier, because like, you know, I feel like the best Ranger Proportions figures are the Sentai Hero Series and the Lightning Collection. Because, I mean, this guy is a little thin, maybe, and then, you know, all the Bandai ones were way too buff, and lots of the figure arts I thought were actually too thin. But I think you can get him to work with figure arts, so that's good. So what are my final thoughts on the Lightning Collection? Beast Morphers Gold Ranger from Hasbro. He's pretty good. He had some little paint problems, like he had these black splotches all over his crest when I got him. And most of those I could pick off. But as you can see, if you zoom in a bit, he has the black line work under one eye, but not under the other eye, because the gold bled over it. And that looks pretty bad, to be completely honest. That does not look good at all. So, maybe I can fix that myself, but I don't want to try, because I don't want to get too much black on the gold eye either. That would look even worse, so I'll probably just leave him as he is. But I mean, other than that, he's really nice. I've heard other people complain about paint apps a little bit. but it's still the best Power Ranger line I've ever had. Like, this is the best Gold Ranger figure that exists. Even if you count the Japanese ones, because once again, there was no figure art. This is the best figure of him on the market. It's 20 bucks. Get it. If you're a Power Ranger fan, absolutely get this figure. The gold looks nice. It looks really, really nice. You know, really pops with that black, and he's got some good silver to kind of highlight it. He scales well with the other figures in the line. He doesn't even scale poorly with SH Figure Arts or the Beast Morphers line, to be completely honest. It's not going to work well with other Bandai stuff other than Figure Arts, but I mean, this is just a good figure. And it works. And I like it a lot. So thank you all very much for tuning in to this review. Next time, I'm not sure what we will be reviewing. Let me know in the comments what you want me to review, because I have 2 Kamen Riders I have to review still. I have 2 Marvel Legends to review. I have a Universal monster to review. I have 3 Pacific Rim figures to review, an Ultraman monster to review, and a Godzilla monster to review. Oh, make that 3 Godzilla monsters to review, actually. That's a lot I still have to do. Let me know in the comments which one you want to see next. Let me know in the comments which one you want to see next. I feel like most of you will probably say Godzilla or Ultraman, just because I know my audience. But yeah, you know, a lot of options there. So that's it. Thank you all once again for your support, and I'll see you all next time.